trying to teach them all lessons. Yeah. Whoa. Hoop dream trying to make it to the league. I'm a young Mike Jordan balling out
Hoop
Jeff
Confessional,
Teague.
where we have athletes, sports industry professionals alike to speak their truth. My name is Tay. I'm your host, and today we got a very special guest, Mr. Houston himself, Myron Allen. How we doing, bro?
I'm good. What's good with you, bro?
I'm good, man. Thanks for being on. And I just wanted to just let my audience know who Myron is. If you don't know, he is a professional basketball player, played the game at a very high level. He's still writing his story to this day. One of the guys that are responsible for making it happen for all the guards in China, playing in the CBA, playing the G League and a bunch of different other leagues, and is a legend here in Houston. So, man, so basketball, you know, where did it all start, Myra?
Where it all start, man? In my head, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me and my brother in my head helped me out a lot just by pushing me, going outside with me when we finished watching Mike or Magic play. He was a Magic Johnson fan. I'm a Michael fan. So,
Gotcha.
And I was an Isaiah Thomas. So with those three, you know, we go outside and do exactly what they did. You know what I'm saying? He'll be, let's go outside and do it. We ran in the front yard and did exactly what they did.
Gotcha, yeah. And so, I mean, we all kind of got the introduction from some star, somebody, you know, that kind of mimic our game behind. So with you following Jordan, you said Isaiah Thomas, obviously you grew up in the 90s. That's when you're, you know, if you were following them. So who would you say your game was more modeled after or similar to?
Man, to be honest with you, I try to model off Isaiah and Mike.
Okay.
With the intensity they play with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Leading their team, pushing their team as hard as they could, no matter what. Right. If you get mad, you don't get mad. It is what it is. We're trying to win. There's only one focus. That's to win.
Right.
And that's how I do everything when I play. Like, we have to win.
Right. And so you come with that.
Noise, talking, you know, right. I like it.
Yeah, you got to, because not only it's just a physical game, it's also a mental game. And so yeah. I've got a chance to watch you play in many different arenas and especially here in Houston. I know that is a big part of your game, playing hard, definitely talking. But first and foremost, one of the things I saw was that you're a team player and you get your guys involved and you're a leader on that court and you demand, you know, a level of attention to the game, you know, to kind of win and get you to that next level. And that goes to, you know, I had brought up China and the CBA earlier, and if I can recall, I think you brought Xinjiang, I believe it was, to a final. What was that like? What was that experience?
Man, that I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy because, like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been to a lot of championships before, a lot of finals. I'm sorry, I led my team to a lot of finals, but that one was more different because, you know what I'm saying, the culture of the Muslims.
Right.
I had so many people behind me that you know, they was like, well, we just playing, no matter what, you know, if we make it to playoffs or not. I didn't have the attitude. I'm like, when I'm here, I'm not here to lose. I'm not here. Yeah, the money is good. Don't get me wrong, but I know I get more money if we win.
Right.
Me at practice, started out in practice, man. My first day after playing, we practiced. As soon as I got off the plane, I'm like, I made it be known right then, like, I'm here. And I'm not here to bullshit around.
Right.
We're gonna do what we have to do, and we're gonna make it. I mean, I need all y'all to believe, just like I believe.
Right.
And once we start winning, the very first game was crazy because, you know, I actually thought there were 4 guys there: James White, I forget the other guys that played with me. Man, we was all there at one time, and I thought we was on the same team, but not knowing it was like a trial. You know, they had guard. I mean, they had no guard. I was the only guard. Yeah. They had big. Juan Mendez played for Canada national team. He was there.
Yeah.
And like I said, I thought it was, you know, we was all on the same team. Couldn't find out they only taking 2. So at that point, I'm like, well, shit, I'm doing my research. Like, damn, they ain't never had a guard in China. So,
right.
Hell, my shit might be slim. So I got to pick it up. Man, I ended up making the team. and doing what I had to do, pushing everybody, pricing every night with the team. Like, hey, let's go. You know, we had a mansion across the street. I was like, hey, let's go at nighttime. Let's get some shots up.
Right.
Get everybody on my level. You know what I'm saying? Even the young boys. And see, the very first game when we had Beijing was my first game
Yeah.
at Beijing, and I ended up hitting the game winner. And from there, it was all
Wow.
history.
Yeah.
They was on it. Then they was like, okay, we believe in ourselves.
Yeah.
So every price I'm talking about, we fighting all that. Like, hey,
Right.
that's what I'm talking about. Let's do it.
Right. And
So yeah.
that's amazing. That's amazing to speak to, because for those that are listening, that really don't know too much about the CBA, but from an import perspective, they predominantly prior to Myron got imports that were bigs, or wing players, but majority bigs. And so
Austin, yeah.
yeah, so when they brought you in, that was kind of historic in the sense that you got so many guards that followed afterwards, with the biggest one being Stephon Marbury, winning 2 championships in Beijing. You know, you kind of had part of, you know, that precedent in having, you know, a guard. And so, you know, that's awesome to speak to. And, but what part of your game, you know, you're from Houston. And so, what part of the game is, you know, that you could say that, look, I'm Houston, you know what I mean? Like, well, what does that look like? What that style of play look like?
Man, I bring my own style, but I talk so much. Well, you're gonna know I'm from Houston. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I was raised here, born in Louisiana, but raised right here in Houston, in the South Park area, and just the grid of me playing. Like, man, I can get in your mind before we even start playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of my big things. You can't handle that, you lost already.
Right.
So I ain't even gotta do too much on the court. Like, you already do.
Right. Yeah. So
It
that's,
be all, it be fun and games, but at the same time, I'm serious. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't disrespect you to the point where like you want to fight or anything, but
Right.
it can get there because of the words that I say and how I use it. I want you to pick your level up when you play me, so I can actually pick mine up.
Right. And so with that being said, you've played with many different guys that are also from Houston or grew up in Houston that either were in the NBA or currently in the NBA. And so, in my opinion, you a legend out here, and your story's still getting written. You know, what was? Let me ask you. You know, because you've played with many NBA guys and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah.
did that shape any difference on terms of how you played or how you approached the game? You know, just from yourself.
I can say when me coming out of junior college
Yeah.
and me coming home, I played in the pro-am with Sam Cassell we was all on one team. Sam Cassell, Mike James,
Yeah.
Steve Francis, Casino Mobley, and they actually had me at the damn 4-man, man. From
Oh,
the
wow.
5-10, they had me at the 4-man.
Yeah.
But I learned so much just listening to them in the huddle, or how they came at the game, and like all the strategy. Even though they knew they was good, they still had the strategy.
Yeah.
So that's what I use today. Like, anybody I play, any kind of opponent team, I have a strategy going in on how we're gonna do this and what we're gonna do.
Okay. Yeah. And so that brings us to our segment as part of the show. We call it a Hooper's Confessional, where we give you a chance to speak your truth. I'll ask a couple questions, and you know, we can get right into it. And this segment is sponsored by Black Water. It's the power drink version of water while keeping its purity. And so you can get 20% off if you click on the link below in the description. So, Myron, what has the basketball meant to you, or continues to mean to you, as it pertains to your childhood sports experience all the way up to where you're at today?
It means everything because it kept me out of trouble.
Yeah.
That's probably the number one thing. Kept me out of trouble. Met met a lot of people in all different countries, a lot of different families, different types of fans.
Yeah.
Um, man, you talking about? I knew I wouldn't. I can tell you right now, I don't think I would have seen so much in the world that I have seen today. I've
Yeah.
seen, you name it, I've been there. I've seen it. I ain't got the pictures my mom be mad about, but
Yeah.
I got all memory. It's all memory, and man, I can say that like that's the best thing was traveling and seeing the world and seeing actually what's really out there and how other families cope. You know what I'm saying? Besides America.
Right, right. So wow, that's amazing. You know, growing up south side of Houston, and who would have knew that
Man,
ball could take you across the world, and especially playing in China. And I was fortunate enough to be out there with you, and then I've seen
yeah,
from videos and firsthand experience. You know, like you get respect out there. You have fans, and you know they go crazy, take pictures, and I mean, wow, like that basketball took you from
probably
Houston to,
probably be the best thing I ever seen in my life, man. Was probably I was in Mexico in the grocery store and a young lady fainted in the aisle
wow,
when she seen me. At first I'm like, what the fuck, like, what the hell, but she was just so
yeah,
happy to see that it was me on the aisle. I
yeah,
even helped up and everything. Like, whoa,
wow.
that was crazy right there.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you what would be a memorable moment. So it sounds like that's one of them. But is there any other moment that you can think of that you were like, wow,
Probably when you just look up, man, they got signs, pictures. You know the poster boards of my face. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
Like say where I'm from, you wouldn't see that, and
yeah,
just them my name. And matter of fact, it wasn't even my home team. I think I was on the visiting squad, and
wow,
I'm like, I'm on the visiting team. They doing this. Like I see my, I just sat there and like just soaked it all in,
yeah,
and I was, and they chant my name. That's dope. You know what I'm saying?
wow, wow. That's amazing. And I was out there, managing, a player out there, and one of your good friends, Mike Harris, and
Yes,
so
sir.
I've seen it firsthand myself what that looks like. So I can only imagine, how it felt, for you as well. And him and I spoke to that, and it's just I know it's amazing because you guys both come from Houston, and so you share that same experience. So um, and I'm gonna ask you another question, and you can answer if you want to. But who would you say all the NBA players and everybody internationally, all top guys that you played with, who would you say was the from a competitive standpoint was just you got up, you had fun to play against or with this person, or it could be a couple people that you knew going into this game, whether they were by your side or you're on the other side of the court, that you was all right. This is gonna be a game. I need to get up and
Oh, I can name. Okay, that's easy. First dude I'm gonna name is Carlos Hurt.
Carlos hurt.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I knew every goddamn time I faced him is gonna be we doing it. We're gonna put on like they call me the show. We're gonna put on the show. And
Yeah.
anybody that in that game like, well, no, man, I'm a chill. It's my home. Nah, we at it. I love that.
Right. Right. Right.
Um, Also, uh, Mike Harris because the simple fact what he's bringing to the game,
Yeah.
uh, so much he demands a lot like I do, and it's like he's a different position, so it's kind of harder because I
Right.
can't guard him and try
Yeah.
to. I
Right.
try a little bit, but I'd be like, hey, y'all come down here a little bit.
Right.
The noise talk between us. Who else, man? Like just dogs. Like, oh, Mike James.
Mm. Mm.
I don't give a today. We
Yeah.
might even be playing. We still gonna go at it. We see each other. We like, what
Yeah.
about all that? All
Right.
of we like one on one, like, because me and him. A lot of people don't know. Me and him went a whole summer, man. 6 in the morning playing one
Wow.
before
Wow.
everybody got to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking
Right.
about like competitive ones.
Yeah.
At his house. Who else? Oh man, that's literally, man. I ain't gonna lie about it. It's really like just really just can really just compete with me like that and stay above water.
Yeah.
Is those three. Cause like the rest of them, they tried. It's all good, but
Right.
me talking noise and just bowing down, they're gonna bow down.
Right. 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 That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And that's like we talked about it before. That's part of basketball. You got to get up mentally. You got to, because once you hang your head or whatever, then I'm about to go out your neck, and the game is going to be totally different for you.
Oh,
Uh,
I got a new guy, JC. JC, let's come at me. I like that.
okay. Okay.
JC, yeah. Matter of fact, I went to the game yesterday and I couldn't play because I sprained my Achilles and my calf. And we was playing his team yesterday, and we were still talking to it like it was just
Yeah.
him, his mom, we all, the whole family, we in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all love right there. But yeah, Jay Sims is a new one.
Yeah.
I like his grind. Yeah.
That's what's up. So look, I'm just going to ask you this question. You know, since you brought Jay Sims up, you know, and with your experience in China, and you know, I just saw that he's going to be, you know, signing out there to play. Did you speak to him or give him any advice on how to approach the game, or just
I did. As my younger, I mess around, go out there with him.
Nice. Okay.
Trying to see now because I know, man. Like I look at like I'm the OG. I'm the Godfather right now. So I look at House, like Daniel House,
Yeah.
Jay Sims, the guys that come back actually
Right.
get
Yeah.
to the league or whatever to do a new venture. Joe Young. Like I'm the one to talk Von Wafer to going out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
I look up. I try to be available for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If anything they ask me, I'm there. So yeah, me and Sims talked about it. Like I know Loudning very well.
Right.
So me and him gonna talk a little bit more like me going out there with him, honestly.
Okay.
And just how it go.
Right.
Do what we gotta do and keep him focused because I want him to stay on that average. Once they love you out there, you there for a while.
For a while, yeah.
And once you mess up, you're done.
And you're done, yeah.
So you know how they get on. There ain't no, and you rarely get a second chance,
Right.
That's so. Yeah, that's. There you go, my bad. But yeah, you don't want to mess up. So they rarely give you second chance. So I don't want him to even try to get a second chance.
Gotcha.
Keep that opportunity rolling. Cause my boy Joe Young, he's going to Beijing team, so he's.
Oh, that's right. He was out there. Yeah, he was out there last year. Yeah, he did pretty well.
If I'm not mistaken, he's gonna be with Marbury.
Okay.
That Beijing team, so that'll be a good look for him also.
The second team. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, that works. Well, I'm gonna get into that in a little bit, but I just want to last questions in this segment here. Do you have any like rituals or any pregame or superstitions? Like you have to have something on, or is there anything
I don't have nothing I got to have on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit here and lie to you. I like to look good though. I feel like you look good, you play good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Haircut, like you look good, you play good.
Right.
Shoes, all that. But yes, I do. I have a ritual where every team knows this. We have the workout, the shoot around, and I have to eat by 12:30.
Okay.
That's a must. Like I'm not gonna play no games with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wake up. The game's at 8. We might leave at 6.
Yeah.
So I'll wake up 4:30, right at 5, and blast the music. Now I gotta jam whatever that's hot.
Gotcha.
With the style, with like it's the whole refreshing thing. Like put all the clothes in bed and just look at it. Because they're like I'm here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here. So yeah. And then I get to the gym. And when I'm kind of already dressed, sometimes it depends on what team I'm on. But it allow getting dressed or not. So I'm already having my either pregame stuff on. So as soon as I get there, I let somebody take my bags. I'm straight to the court before anybody get on the court. So I can get all my shots up, and then by the time they come out, I'm walking back in.
Right.
Now it's time for me to rest and do my prayer, and then showtime.
And it's showtime. Yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, that'll conclude this segment of Hooper's Confessional. So with that being said, you said that you possibly might be going to China with Jay Sims or Jonathan Simmons if you don't know him by his nickname. So I'm going to ask you, what's next for Myron? So is that something that mentorship training, is that the next step? Are you still playing, or what's the next step for Myron?
I'm actually still playing, but at the same time, my options open to like, if it's there, I'm stopping.
Okay.
If I see if I feel like God want me to go on this path, I'm going on that path. I've been told I should start getting paid for counseling. Seeing how everything goes, because I talk to so many people and even help so many people to get to where they got to get to.
Right.
Either on the team or just in their mind, just getting their mind right. I don't know, man. I got some plans though, like for the city of Houston.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring that out yet because I need
Sure.
to break ground first. So
Sure. Yeah.
I have big things planned for the whole city of Houston, period. Because I want to
Gotcha.
put us back on top where everybody come home to
Yeah.
Houston.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, for those that are listening, that want to follow, the rest of your career and see what you're going to be doing for the city of Houston. What's your social media handle? Your IG, Twitter?
I changed my IG to Foreign Show.
Okay.
Foreign_show. Facebook, Myron Allen, aka the show.
Yeah.
And that's all. I don't do Twitter, nothing like that. I don't do everything.
Yeah. So okay. So I'll make sure I get that down below so you guys are listening can follow. And we'll go ahead and get that on there so they can do that. So yeah, man. One last question, before we conclude this week's episode is, if we were to retire Myron Allen today, what's the number going to be on the back of your jersey? I'm already knowing what your nickname is, and I was trying to save it for this segment, but we all know you as the show. So I already know that's going to be on the back of the jersey. Or maybe is there a slogan or a mantra that you always say? Maybe we can add to that.
Oh, I like the show. The number would be 11.
Okay.
And then I have number 45.
11 and 45.
So my second go around, I use number 45. So 11 and 45 would be my number. And for people like I say, I want to give everybody just a heads up, like, man, just keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of things that's gonna interfere. Just keep your head up and keep moving. Because I got a lot of youngsters right now I'm taking care of in high school that like to go to their games. I'm telling them the same thing. Like, to keep your head up and keep moving, because every game is not gonna be the same.
Yeah.
And you just gotta find a way.
Yeah, that's what's up. So I'm already knowing you're going to be in the mentorship game or training for the city of Houston. So I look forward to seeing that. Again, Myron, the show, it was an honor to have you on. Appreciate to share this time with you, man. So this is going to conclude this week's episode of Hardwood Confessions. Again, my name is Tay. I'm your host. And if you're listening on YouTube, go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to catch next week's episode. Again, my name is Tay, and it's Hardwood Confessions.
I keep them all guessing. Game 5 and I'm shooting like 7. And I'm full court pressing. That's a Hardwood confession.
Here comes Chicago. 17 seconds. 17 seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6.